A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's 10 a.m. Let's get underway. Very warm welcome to the Holmwood auction rooms. Nice to have you here today. Welcome to our viewers who are tuning in online on Auctions Live. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the 3 auctioneers here this morning. Let me introduce you to our other 2 wonderful auctioneers. We've got Kyle Siebert here and Daniel Pengelly over there as well. Now, some other key people here in the room today. We've got Hayden Broadbelt here. He's our auction floor manager. Tony Jenkins, our Managing Director, and Kyle Sutherland, our CEO, and the lovely Jason Wells here. He will be spotting and recording your bids today. So if you need any help today, the team is here to help you, so please don't hesitate to give us a tap on the shoulder. Now, on behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here today. We're delighted that you chose Holmwood and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the bidders and the buyers in the room, good luck today. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the limb, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. Now, on the front page of the contract is the conduct of auction. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for you. So follow me while I talk you through how we're going to work with you here in the auction rooms this morning. In all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction with the highest bidder. We'll take the highest bidder into one of these side rooms here. Now, if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion with them, we'll pass the property in and it will get taken to that wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Now, clause 2.6, you may not know this, so listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. Now, that does include that situation when we've paused the auction with the highest bidder. We're in negotiations here in the side rooms. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we've withdrawn it from auction and we've sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting, wanting to bid again, to put your hand up again, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. If any of our Harcourt's colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. Now, you may hear the auctioneers use the term vendor bid. The owners have authorised us and us alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. Now, if and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid and it's always well below the reserve price, so feel confident bidding against that vendor bid. And finally, when you hear that wonderful sound of that hammer falling and you're that lucky last bidder, we'll get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay that 10% deposit of the final purchase price and acknowledge that you've received a copy of the REA guide. Well, that's the formal part, the boring part out of the way. Let's get on to our first auction of the day. I'd like to invite Joe Langton from our Maryville office to come up. The property is 1 Pimlico Place in Bishopdale. It's been superbly brought to the market by Joe Langton and Jill Allison from our Maryville office. I must say, Joe, I thoroughly enjoyed your video, and I'm a little bit disappointed that you're not in the pink high-vis today. I'm sure there's others here thinking the same. A very warm welcome to our owner. He's on the phone today. I really enjoyed meeting you and hearing all your stories about your 60 years of ownership at Pimlico. And I must say, I have never been told this, and I'm quite happy about this. He said to me, "Are you my auctioneer?" And he said, "Oh, glamour with the hammer." So I'm quite pleased about that. I'll take that. Right, to the property I take you. The property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 789 square metres, more or less, on certificate of title 138474. Settlement date is set down for the 17th of December 2025, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date. And the chattels remain the same as per the contract, but there's not really many chattels there. Now, bidders and buyers, as you're aware, this property is being sold on an as-is, where-is basis. I trust you've read, understood and accepted those terms. Well, This would have to be Bishopdale's finest, well, the finest piece of dirt. Joe, you said in your marketing that this land is pure gold. You're just spot on there. It kind of reminded me a little bit of that TV show, The Beverly Hillbillies, when Jed struck gold. I was there on Sunday. I didn't stay too long inside, but I was very impressed with the neighbourhood. It's a nice, quiet street. When people move to Bishopdale, they stay in Bishopdale for a long time. It's such a nice family area. The house, well, let's not sugarcoat it. It's uninhabitable, but it has had better days. But it has been a happy home for the last 6 years for the owner and his family. This is a perfect opportunity for developers, builders, visionaries, or anybody that enjoys a good challenge. It's a prime corner site in the heart of Bishopdale. MRZ land, it's flat, it's well positioned, it's got dual street frontage. It's a rare opportunity, rarer than a plumber finishing on time. The location, well, spot on, close to Bishopdale Mall, Northlands Mall, you're close to good schools. Land bank, redevelop, build some new townhouses, retire. The options are there. You'll surely reap the benefits here. So I'm not sure when another opportunity will come up like this. I know we've got some excited bidders and buyers here, so let's find out who the new owner is. I look for your opening bid. Does someone want to start me away? 820. Richard Dawson there bidding at 820. Nice strong place to start there, Richard, at 820,000. Who goes next? Shall we travel in 20s? Is there 840? At 820 down the back. At 820,000, only one bidder here today. At 820, now's your chance. First call at 820,000. Second call at 820. 840, welcome in, sir, good luck. He's straight back at 850. Don't be put off by him, he's an agent, so he's quite good at bidding. He's bid quite a lot. So at 850 there with Richard at the back, can I say 860 then? 860 on the nod. 870 with you, Richard. 880, can I say? 880. At 880,000. 90 now. At 890. Was that an itch on the shoulder or a bid, sir? Not sure. 890. 900, can I say? Great, good work. At 900 now. At 900,000. Over here, anyone like to bid away in this wonderful area in Bishopdale at 900,000? Richard, 910, shaking your head the wrong way. I might get some instructions. At 900,000. At 900, first call. Second call, can I have some instructions please at 900? Yep, at 900,000. I've been given the nod, so I've got some news. We are on the market and selling at $900,000. The bid's over here. Anyone else like to join in? Wonderful building site here at 900,000. First call. One more nudge, Richard. One more. 901. Absolutely sure. At 900,000. Anyone else? Second call at 900. Third call at 900. Well, 60 years of ownership, it now goes in your hands. Congratulations, good luck with the build. The property is now going, sold at 900. Congratulations, thank you to our owner. We'll be back with you shortly with our next auction.
All right, bidders and buyers, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We go now to the wonderful township of Waikuku. It is 1409 Main North Road. It's been brought to the market by Foss Shanahan from our Island 2 office. It is offered to you, bidders and buyers, pursuant to the Criminal Proceeds Recovery Act of 2019. We thank the Crown for engaging with Harcourt's Holmwood. Foss, it's fair to say our vendor Charles has left you to your own devices. I know you've met lots of lovely people through the campaign. These are people seeking a little bit of a lifestyle. You could consider it entry-level lifestyle opportunity. Those looking for a bit of peace and quiet, tranquility, but just a hop, skip and a jump from some of the most popular amenities in our region. The contract describes a freehold title, a whopping 1,500 square metres more or less. Your settlement date, 14 working days from the date that this agreement becomes unconditional. And because it's offered to you pursuant to the Criminal Proceeds Recovery Act, you will have read and understood. You bid on the basis that you are clear as to the further terms of the agreement. Now you can see here from that aerial view there's lots on offer here. The home was built in the 1980s. That should offer you some peace of mind in terms of its permanent material construction. Great garaging and parking, lots of room for the tools, the toys and the teenagers. I just love the established gardens on offer here, lots of sunshine as well. The floor plan is practical, the bedrooms, 3 of them, all good sizes. I think you could do so much here. And bidders and buyers, in our rapidly developing region, it's properties like these that our grandparents tell us to buy. It's got land, glorious land, and so much upside. So I encourage you this morning. Let's get underway here at 1409 Main North Road in Waikuku. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. I look for an opening bid. 475. Nice to meet you at $475,000. Gosh, the people watching this in Auckland at this price must be weeping, thinking, how good's that value at $475,000? I look, bidders and buyers, for an advance from there. Do we go straight to $500,000? But at 475, I've got my lamp lighter back of the room here at 475, once called at 475,000. Waikuku Beach, really easy and convenient as well. Second call at 475. Third and final call. This is such a family-friendly offering at 475. Folks, I'm going to increase the bid on behalf of the owner to 500,000. It'll be my last vendor bid. Place another and we'll have a conversation, but at 500,000, the bid remains with me on behalf of my vendor. At 500 vendors bid and 510. I'll work with you, sir, at $510,000. First call at 510 for a little bit of lifestyle just outside of the city. As second call at $510,000 is there 25, maybe straight to 550. Third and final call at $510,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? Well, folks, you appear to be the only unconditional bidder at this stage. What a great opportunity. We need to have a conversation with you, offer you the opportunity outside of the room. Best of luck. Foss will facilitate that for you. And I think what we'll do is we'll announce auction is open and we'll come back to you with an update as soon as we can.
Well, kia ora and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to take you now to 4 Harlech Mews in Avonhead, brought to the market by Don Yee. Don, I know you've been very busy here. Very good luck to you. Good luck to our owners here this morning. The property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 630 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Don has provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Now, the settlement date I will come back to, but that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. And I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 28. You bid you buy on the basis that you have read and accepted those further terms. I do note further term 28 that is proposing settlement date is the 27th of January 2026 or the 5th working day after the date that the compliance of the conservatory is obtained from the Christchurch City Council, or whichever is later. So that is there, that's been unchanged during the campaign. So it should be no surprise. Now, the property itself, obviously the sought-after area of Avonhead, and in this house here, it's absolutely delivering all the things that you would hope for in a family home of this area. You've got 2 huge living areas, space for the whole family, plus that bonus extra of that conservatory out front. The kitchen that's been updated, you've got new carpet last year, the house got a fresh paint, and you've got oodles of off-street parking as well as your internal garaging at the rear. You've got 4 large bedrooms plus that 5th bedroom that can do double duty as an office if you so need it. You've got that separate laundry. Outside you've got that home, outside you've got those gardens there, space to raise the kids to play, grandkids to run. You've got lots of wee extras here, DVS, underfloor heating, central vacuum heat pump, gas fire, mostly double glazed. This is very solid buying here, and you've got that wonderful bonus of that extra, the utility room. I think it was maybe set up as an art studio. You've got the sink in there, lino on the floor, but that can really be whatever you want. Perhaps it's your art studio, your workshop, perhaps you're going to convert it to whatever you want. That's up to you, but it offers you potential. So I'll get things underway here. Vendor bid line in the sand at 800,000. My suggestion from here, 820, but 800,000 with me on behalf of my owners. And I welcome you in. Get yourself into this wonderful street in Avonhead. First call at $800,000. Hello, sir. Good luck to you today at 820. At 820 now. Let's see if it's just you and I having a chat today, sir. At 820. My suggestion, 840. Heard it but didn't see it. Ben on the phone with a potential buyer. Wish them luck, Ben, at 840. Sir, 860 is my suggestion from here. At 860 on the nod. Do we go 880? Welcome in with my licensed colleague at 900. Good luck today at 900. 920. Ben, sir, do we carry on round? Do we go you next at 940? 940 here. Ma'am, it's your turn next. A little bit early for 10s. Look for 960. 960. Thank you, Ben, without hesitation. 980, ma'am, would be your turn. At 960. Or, sir, look to you at 980 now. Million beckons. At 980,000. 980. Too early for 10s, Ben. Take me to $1 million. At $1 million, thank you now. At $1 million, sir. We go $1,020,000. At $1,020,000. $1,040,000, Ben, shall I say? Wonderful location, big house, good condition. Going to be nice and warm. 10 more. 10 more. No, too early for 10s, Ben. $1,040,000 is what I look for. Thank you. At $1,040,000 now. $1,040,000, sir. 60. At 60. 60 against you, Ben. $1,060,000. I look for 80. First call here then at $1,060,000. Once, twice, third, final time at $1,060,000. Am I? What's that? 5,000. No, I'm not accepting 5,000. You can take me to $1,080,000 though. At $1,060,000. Otherwise, I pause here with this good gentleman. We have a conversation at $1,060,000. I'm not taking 5. No, respectfully. At $1,060,000. Sorry? Jason, can you confirm? And 60, was it here? I thought it was this man. I thought it was this man here at $1,060,000. It's against you, Ben. Yep. 70. All right, I'll reluctantly work at the 10s now, and you are leading at $1,070,000. I will offer you 10 as well. Sir, do you go $1,080,000? Without hesitation, at $1,080,000. 90, shall I say? You're out. Don't give the strategy away. You've got time to change your mind at $1,080,000. 90, sir, 1-1. At 1-1 here. Once called then at 1-1. Ben, is there another 10? Second call? Respectfully, no to the 5,000. Look for 10. I'm a very strong-willed individual. Thank you very much at 1110. Dating my partner, I got used to him saying, no, I'm not interested, and I just kept asking. Eventually he said yes, and I'm the luckiest man in Christchurch at 1,110, sir, 20, without hesitation. At 1,120, 30, to go 40. 1,140 against you, Ben, and 50, shall I say? 1 million, 10 more at 50 and 60. 1,160 now, Ben, against you. Can change your mind at any point, ma'am. 70 is my suggestion, Ben, at 1,160, otherwise I pause here. Once called then, at 1,160, second, third, final time. 10 at 70, 80, sir. Love the speed, sir. Thank you so much. I think you're determined to buy here. At 1,180. I'd go 1,2, Ben. Everybody else is waiting for other auctions. Aren't you glad I said no to those 5s? My goodness. At 1,180 here now. Once, twice, thrice called then. Ben, no more. Give you time to change your mind, but the auction is open and live, sir. Auction's paused. Let's have a conversation, see if we can get that sold sticker for you at 1,180, and we'll be back with you shortly to take you to Hoon Hay.
All right, bidders and buyers, we go now to Hoon Hay. It is 24 Green Park Street, brought to the market by Zanny Paulson and the team at the Fendleton office. The contract describes a freehold title, 800, oh, that's a good section size, at 807 square metres of freehold land, of course the highest form of ownership in New Zealand, and your settlement date 16th of January 2026, that being a Friday. You might be working to a pre-agreed date, that's absolutely fine. It is lot number 10, deposit plan 20857. We love this era of construction. If it's brick, give it a tick, they say. I think that offers lots of peace of mind. This is really a charming Kiwi bungalow, Kiwiana real estate at its best. I think the most impressive element for me was as I walked out to the backyard, it's got the most charming, tranquil garden. ever so green, ever so private. You can probably hear the bird song in the morning and in the evening. And then inside the home, I love this floor plan. Zanny, something unique but really special about this floor plan, that split level dining, living space. I think you in your advertising said it makes cooking and connecting easy. Couldn't agree more. Love that spacious living space. It really is the heart of the home. Good bedrooms throughout, and then again, indoor-outdoor flow to extensive decking. There's the bonus of a studio or study space. That too has its own wee deck there for a morning coffee. I just think overall there are some lovely touches to this home. Hey, the location, I am biased, don't let this put you off, but I live in the neighbourhood. I just know how good it is to be in this part of town, and Green Park Street, one of the hidden treasures of the suburbs. So, bidders and buyers, look, I commend you for being here. I can understand why you'll want to buy here. So, let's get underway and we identify the new owner this morning, hopefully at 24 Green Park Street. Who starts us away with an opening bid? 710. Back of the room, Shah Sutherland Todd bidding for a client at $710,000. At 710, bidders and buyers, where to from here? 720, nice to meet you, at 720,000. Fair and reasonable advance there in 730. Back with 10 on top at 730,000. And 740 the bid now. At 740 the call. 745, change of pace there to 745. Is it 750 or something stronger? But at 745 now, bids at the back of the room on the first call. And 750, at $750,000. Folks, the letter from the bank could have the same figure for both of you. There's one way to test that. If there's another couple of grand, now's the time to make your move. But at $750,000, the highest bid sits here, and I count it down 3 times. First call, new interest is welcome. Second call at $750,000. How much? 5-2. 752. Good, yep, got there in the end. Long day already. At $752,000, madam, against you now. 754. She matches. Fights fire with fire. Same bid. Maybe that's encouraging. You look like you'd be a lovely addition to the neighbourhood, ma'am. I promise you the people are nice. And you'll forget what you paid for it after a few months, I promise. At $754,000. Highest bids over here. First call, second call. Third and final call, bidders and buyers. Now's your time. Is there a bid here on the phone? Act quickly. Okay, madam, I need to pause and have a quick conversation with you, all right? Won't take long. Auction is open. If there is any change from remaining interest, let us know. Back with you very, very soon. All right, bidders and buyers, I've got an update for you now. 24 Green Park Street in Hoonhay. Quick conversation outside of the room. Zanny, Tash, the team doing some wonderful work between both parties. And we have got a nominal increase there, it's fair to say, to 759. Can I just confirm that bid, madam? At $759,000 with the view to owning the property. My owners say we are good to go. We sell today at $759,000 if there is no further bidding. You still have every opportunity to make this lovely home your own, bidders and buyers. Now's the chance. In fact, I'll give you three. First call at $759,000. Second call, madam, pay today's prices, tomorrow's interest rates. What do you say? Third and final call at $759,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? The property's going. It is going. It is... Where's my buyer? Shall I drop it? Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to our owners. Thanks so much for the opportunity. All the very best with your next chapter. And congratulations, well done, Zenny and the team. As always, great campaign. All right, bidders and buyers, I'm going to turn your attention back to Waikuku. It is 1409 Main North Road. We left the room on a live bid there at $510,000. I'm just going to bump that up to 515 and pass the property back to Foss and the Island 2 team. Interest north of that, bidders and buyers, please give Foss a call. I think there is some immediate interest, so you're going to need to be quick. Just a reminder, that's 1,500 square metres of land. It is really a country lifestyle, but great convenience to Rangiora, Waikuku Beach, and obviously Christchurch City. So give Foss a call, and you'll be very happy you went out to visit. All right, now we go to Rutland Street. Just a moment, if you are just joining us here at the Holmwood Auction Room, welcome. It's great to have you with us. To those joining us at holmwood.co.nz, a very good morning to you. I apologise for my receding hairline, but we'll have to work with it. At 2 at 35 Rutland Street in St Albans, Catherine, come on up here. Brought to the market by the Hamptons. It is Peter and Catherine Hampton from the St Albans office. Hey, you've met lots of lovely people, not least our owner, just the most charming person, a really great person to buy real estate from. I know she's adored her years at this address, but the time has come for a change, and so that gives somebody in this room, or perhaps over the phone, an opportunity to lock in a place in a very, very popular neighbourhood. Great school zones underpin the value here, boys, girls, Heaton. I'm forgetting an important one. But nevertheless, St Albans. Future Prime Ministers go to school in this neck of the woods, bidders and buyers. The contract describes a cross-lease and fee simple title, flat 2, deposit plan 60850, and settlement date the 22nd of January 2026. You might be working to a pre-arranged date. Now you see there from the address, it is number 2, it is the rear of 2. That is the preferred position, very private, great sunshine. You've got afternoon natural sunlight into the home. The floor plan as it is just fantastic. Look, you may look to enhance, add value, reconfigure, the choice is yours, but with this character appeal, it is so charming. And in this area, a little bit of elbow grease, we know what that means for future sales, though I don't know why you would sell. It's just such a great spot. Our owner is reluctant to say goodbye, but excited to hand over the keys to some very lucky people indeed. So let's get underway here, Catherine. At number 2 at 35 Rutland Street, pretty as a picture. Could go up on your Instagram if you bid and buy today, and now's the chance, bidders and buyers. Where do we start? Where do we say go? Not for sale at $680,000. Maybe that's a good place to start. Is there $680,000? All right, then, a vendor bid. Ma'am, are we buying 2 properties today? At $680,000, make my day. All right, then, a vendor bid at $680,000. I leave $700,000 to you, bidders and buyers. $20,000 on the rise I seek. At $680,000, I have first call and owner's bid. Second call at $680,000. You look like a proficient property person. What do you reckon? $20,000 now at $680,000, owner's bid, third and final call at $680,000. Place another vendor bid, Kath, at $700,000, bidders and buyers. You see that kitchen is quite spacious, the heart of the home, and beautiful timber features throughout the home. So many great character elements. It's been fastidiously maintained by my owner. Hey, the choice is yours, what you choose to do with it. Stamp your own flair at $700,000. First call, second call, Third and final call at $700,000. Kath, I don't see any unconditional bidding here today, but I know you've got people to talk to in the wider market. What a great opportunity for those shopping for property in a very popular area, bidders and buyers. I'll just remind you of what's on offer here before I increase that bid to $750,000 on behalf of my owner. Bidders and buyers, it is a really spacious home, deceivingly so. It is character galore. Wonderful street appeal, and you are at the preferred rear position. That means lots of sunlight throughout the day. We know what vitamin D does for the soul, and here you've got plenty of it. Manageable but valuable land and excellent school zones. So a downsize, an investment, a first home, please make the call to the Hamptons. They'll get you through. You'll be very happy you made that call. Thanks to our owner for the opportunity. Property's passed in. Back with you very soon.
Kia ora, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just a wee update before I move forward in the catalogue. I take you back now to 4 Harlech Mews in Avonhead. We've paused some time ago on a live bid of 1,180. We've had some conversations and the bid has been increased to $1,210,000. My owners do hold the property in slightly higher regard, so at that point I do reopen the auction to any further interest above 1,210. Give you 3 chances, otherwise I pass the property in and we open to dealing with the conditional market. Once, twice, third, final opportunity. Well done, I pass the property back into your capable hands. Conditional interest is available. Once again, just remind you, 5 bedrooms here, wonderful spaces, large living, that extra utility room down the back, a wonderful family home in Avonhead. If you've got interest above that level, please get in touch with Don this afternoon. Property is passed in, and I happily take you now onto our next property of the day. That is 137 Hallswell Road in Hillmorton, represented to the market by Jan Morley and Jack Marshall. A wonderful campaign here. Team, good luck to you today. Good luck to our owner joining us online. Now, the property itself is more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 620 square metres more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Jack and Jan have provided to you over the last few weeks of the campaign. Settlement is proposed for the 10th of December 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners, but I do note it is vacant, so it's ready to go. You could be in there very soon. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26. You bid, you buy on the basis today that you've read and accepted those terms. Well, what do you have on offer here? You've got good-sized modern kitchen, large dining that flows out into that lounge. You've got good-sized laundry and family bathrooms. 4 bedrooms here. That to me is the absolute clincher for the whole family, guest rooms or office, whatever you need them to be. Out the back you've got that double garage, you've got the garden shed, you've got utility pergola for whatever you need it to be. Out the gate you've got the new roading in process. For savvy buyers, I'd be buying this now. Most people didn't want to walk the 3 blocks to get to the open home, but in a couple of months, Jack, you're just going to be, 10 minutes probably into the inner city, straight down Lincoln Road. And of course that wonderful wee extra you see on the front here, main bedroom, having that personalised conservatory for your own contemplation on the weekends. Wonderful wee extra there. I look for an opening bid or offer. Who would like to get themselves into Hillmorton in a 4-bedroom home? 600, thank you, Nico. Good luck to your buyer today at 600,000. I look for 620 from here at 600. Once, twice, third call. Nico, I think it might just be us. So if I see no further bidding, we pause the auction here, have a conversation. No further bidding. All right, Nico, you get first chance at this before we deal with the conditional market. The auction is open and lived and paused at 600,000. We'll be back shortly to take you to Herod's Court.
All right, bidders and buyers, if I could have your attention, please. We go now to Fendalton. It is a 10A Harrods Court, brought to the market by Marie Sherry from the Ireland 2 office. The contract describes a freehold title, 594 square metres of very manageable but highly valuable land. Lot 2, deposit plan 56715, settlement date the 27th of March 2026. Perhaps you're working to a pre-agreed date, that would be fine. Either way, it's your lucky day, because what a position this home holds. I was absolutely impressed by my inspection. It is, of course, offered to you on an as-is-where-is basis. You will have read and understood the further terms. You bid on that basis, bidders and buyers. I can see why you are here to bid and buy today. There is opportunity galore at this address. It is a very popular street for its quiet community. You're surrounded by lovely homes. This home has plenty of character, substantial space on offer. It would suit families to a T. I love the configuration, two living spaces, both sun-drenched. You've got a wonderful vista out to that gorgeous manicured garden. That for me is the highlight, really. The landscaping, just gorgeous, ever so private. Nobody's peering in to your business, and there's sun all day. Upstairs, ample bedroom accommodation. There are some small wonderful features like a laundry chute. Hey, you've got the benefit of the downstairs toilet as well for guests. All in all, bidders and buyers, I think a little bit of effort, a little bit of vision, and the outcome for you could be very lucrative indeed. This is the type of place you want to purchase property for the Big C capital growth. I could not recommend it more. And look, I could probably go on forever. Marie, I'll just finish by saying you've got a quintuple of quality school zones here, bidders and buyers. Boys, girls, Burnside. What's the other one? Fendalton Primary. I'm forgetting one.
Cobham.
So many good options, you could afford to get expelled once or twice, bidders and buyers. So let's get underway here at 10A Harrods Court in Fendalton. I look for an opening bid, an opening offer. Who starts us away? I was hoping for more than that. Is there 700 perhaps? Careful there, madam, I thought you were bidding. All right then, a vendor bid at $700,000, bidders and buyers. I look for an advance from there. Is there 50,000, but it's 700 bids with me. First call at $700,000, 10A Harrods Court. It is a wonderful street name. It's a wonderful home. It's $700,000, second call. Where was that? 725. Nice to meet you, sir. Best of luck today. Back of the room. But out in front, it's $725,000. Is there 750? First time, it's $725,000. Second call, 750. 775. Nice work. At 775, Mike. And 800 now. Against you, sir, at 800,000. A licensee bidding on behalf at 800,000 against you. Would you say 825 or something stronger? But at $800,000, I count it down 3 times. First call. 820. Change of pace there at 820. Is it 850 perhaps? I wouldn't take 5, sir. Would you give me 20? 840? We'll work with you at $830,000, at 830, maybe straight to 850, folks. Try and shake off the competition. He matches it at 10. At 840, the call now. Going once at 840,000. Second call, 2 levels. Panache, practicality, lots of space, lots of grace at $840,000. Second call, third call at $840,000. Can I assume another 20, sir? At 840, final chance. Would you give me a 10? At $840,000, the value's there all day long, sir. At $840,000, you're in the box seat, folks, just one moment. New interest is welcome. Bidders and buyers at these levels should be easy. At $840,000, once, twice, third and final call. Any better bid? Any better offer? All right, we need to have a conversation outside of the room. I can't sell to you at this level. Do stick around, sir. Auction is open. We are back with you very, very soon.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you have just joined us, a very warm welcome to the Holmwood Auction Rooms. Lovely to have you all here today. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the 3 auctioneers here this morning. Our other 2 auctioneers are Daniel Pengelly and Kyle Siebert. Now we've got Hayden Broadbelt over here, Tony Jenkins, our Managing Director, and Kyle Sutherland, our CEO. Now if you need any help or any assistance throughout the morning, please don't hesitate to get one of us alongside you. Now, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here this morning. We're delighted that you chose Holmwood and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today, bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for this morning, including the LIM, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we're going to work with you in the auction rooms here this morning. In all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. We'll just pause the auction with the highest bidder, take them into one of our negotiation rooms and try and get them there. Now, if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in, where it will get taken to that wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms this morning. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Now, you may not know this, so listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. And that does include that situation where we've paused the auction with the highest bidder. We're in negotiations in the side rooms. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out and announce that we've withdrawn it from auction and we've sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, wanting to bid again, you might be disappointed. So please always let us know if you've got some more interest, and we're working with your highest bid at all times. You may hear the auctioneers use the term vendor bid. Now, the owners have authorised us to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. Now, if and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid, and it's always well below that reserve price, so that'll give you confidence bidding against that reserve. And if any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. Well, that's the rules for today. That's the formal part out of the way. We're going to move on to our 11 o'clock session very shortly. So we'll be back with you soon. Thank you.
Atamarie, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Pengelly and I happily assist Ash and Spencer Sutherland Todd on our next property that is 5 Jed Lane in St Albans. Good luck to you, gentlemen. I know you've been very busy there, and from the pictures we can all see why. Now, the property itself is more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 926 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Ash and Spencer have provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for Tuesday, the 2nd of December 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, the list of chattels, they remain unchanged and impressive. I do note that the water fountain will be left for you in an as-is, where-is condition. And I take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on the basis that you have read and accepted those further terms. Now, you drive down the tree-clad Scotsons Ave to find the landscaped lane of Jed, who must have been a cute guy, as this house is pretty darn charming. Now, arriving at number 5, there is plenty of parking. There is blooming flowers. Wisteria welcomes you over the welcome archway into the backyard. The side of the house is veranda clad. That walkway leads you into the entrance of the home or around the back of this sculpted rear section. This area for me, I was there on Saturday, that beautiful weather. It was just begging for me to light the barbecue, get going, invite friends over. I didn't care that the owners would come back because I knew I'd probably get on with them because the place was so darn stylish. The living areas, they're open but they're separated. It's old but it's modern. That wood burner, fully functional. Spencer, you said consented till 2034-ish. So for a long while, but for me, I don't even know if you should burn in it because the fireplace itself is a piece of art, I think, on its own. Now, I know Spencer has stated this to the market as a 3-bedroom, but I think he's a liar. I'm so sorry to say it. I think this really is 1 bedroom, because who needs 3 bedrooms when you've got an art studio and a library to complement that 1 bedroom? If I were you, I'd get rid of the kids and I'd just live in this house without them. That's what this house is for. It is absolutely gorgeous. There's so many wee extras here, fully double glazed, ducted heating, the smart light system, the natural woolen carpet, the security system, that rear courtyard I haven't even mentioned, the veggie beds, there's raspberry canes, there's rhubarb, there's everything you could want here. I was absolutely thoroughly charmed. I do need to remind you, you do not get to keep any of their art that is going with the owners. So please just bid on the house, although saying that, I would like to shake the owners for a few pieces of art myself. Maybe you could do that too if you were the owners. So let's get things started. I'll just draw a line in the sand, a nice easy number at 900,000. My suggestion from here, maybe bids of 25,000, but that is up to you. At 900,000, the auction's open. Good luck to you. Who would like to move into Jed Lane? Not a lane that I'd heard of before I came down here. I know one of my colleagues actually lives near door. He can speak very well of the street. At 900,000, then once, twice. 940, saw it but didn't say. Hello, sir. Good luck to you today. Actually, you two do look very stylish. I could see you in the home at 940. Good luck. Do we move in 40s then at 980? But at 940, I've got my first people that I'm talking to. At 940, once. Twice. 20. Hello, sir. Good luck to you, team. Equally, look, I could see you in there at 960 and 980. Straight back. Determination. Sir, do you go to the million straight away? On the nod there at $1 million. 1,020,000 beckons, sir. 20 and 40, shall I say? Can I confirm, sir? Oh, good. I underestimated you, sir. I do apologise. It's the sunny in the hat. You just look so relaxed, but not to be underestimated. At 1,050,000. A little bit early for 10, sir. Would you go 70? Thank you very much. Keep listening to me, sir, and you're buying a house today. It's that simple. At 1,070,000. Do we go 1,090,000 or do we go to the 1.1, sir? Don't want to underestimate again. At 1,070,000 against you. Is there another number there, sir? Oh, yes. Now, that's nice and strong. I like that, sir. At 1.1, good things take time. Sir, do we go the 20 on top? Oh, you're going to let it go, though. This is a special one. I would be talking. I'd be opening the banking app now if I were you. At 1.1, these are the people I'm talking to at the rear. First time at 1.1. Second call. Third, final opportunity at 1.1. Can't sell it to your team, but we can have a conversation. Any further interest, even for 10,000? Right, the auction is open and live, but it is now paused. Oh! 1130. Who is it? Who is it, Ash? Who are you supporting? Oh, hello, ma'am. Good luck to you at 1130. A bold entry into the race, ma'am. At 1130, sir. 60. That's how we do it. At 1160. You go 1190, ma'am. At 1160 now. Strong bidding. At 1,160,000. Once called. Twice. You didn't come to just bid once, ma'am. You look like you mean business. Third, final time at 90. Yes, strong. I don't want to underestimate you, sir. I'll leave you to decide the number. At 1190 here. How do we respond? At 1190 here. You're not going to get a house shaking your head that way, sir. Got excited for you guys. Maybe you don't have to keep the library in the art studio. You could make guest bedrooms, kids' bedrooms, whatever you like. Would you go 1.2? At 1,190,000 here. Happy to work in 10 if you'd like to go 1.2. Once the call then, at 1,190. Second time. Third, final opportunity. No, you're happy there at 1,190, ma'am. Can't sell it to you, but let's pause and have a conversation. The auction is open and live, but now paused at 1,190, and we'll be back with you shortly to take you to Rolleston. If I could have your attention again, please. I take you back for an update now to 137 Hallswell Road in Hillmorton. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $600,000. Sam Bowen and his buyer have increased their bid to $650,000, and I'm happy to say that at that level, my owners have activated their right under clause 2.6 of the contract and have withdrawn and sold the property. Congratulations. A wonderful campaign by Jack and Jan. Once again, well done to Sam Bowen and Nico Foran and their clients, and we'll be back with you shortly to take you to Rolleston. Kia ora, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to have a slight change in the order while we're sorting some paperwork for Dryden. We will be back with you shortly, but I'm more than happy to take you now to 47 Clydesdale Way in Lincoln, brought to the market by Spencer and Ash Sutherland Todd. I know you've enjoyed your drives out to Lincoln. Spencer, enjoying the weekend trips. Now, this property itself, more formally described as an estate, a stratum and freehold, all contained and described on that record of title that Spencer and Ash have provided to you over the last few weeks of the campaign. Now, settlement that's proposed for Friday, the 12th of December 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing. That list of chattels remains unchanged. I do take it you have read and understood further terms 23 and 24 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis here today. Now, Clydesdale is certainly an appropriate title for the house of this size, because you are absolutely over-delivered. I was shocked to find it was an over 55, Spencer, just with the spaciousness of this living area, that wonderful modern kitchen cycling around that central kitchen island. You've got two wonderful sized bedrooms, with that main bedroom having access to the bathroom as well, while you also have a second toilet for guests. You've got lovely extras here, gas fireplace, double internal garaging, which I don't see often, and certainly not in the over 60s. So I think people need to get into these properties earlier now in their 55s. You've got the study nook off the lounge, and then a delightful extra was to find that modern sunroom off the edge of the lounge. That's where I'd be spending most of my time reading, snoozing the afternoons away. So let's get things underway, Spencer, at $580,000 on a vendor bid. 580 with me, looking for 20,000 from here. A lot of home on offer. Talking to the owner, it does seem like a lovely place to live. Lots of friendly neighbours at 580,000 once. At 580, now's the time to take action. Twice, third time. Look, Spencer, I won't hesitate at 600 then on a vendor bid on behalf of our owner. I suggest 20,000 again from here. Chase down 620, first, second, third time. Well, 620 with me, final vendor bid. A lot of home on offer, wonderful condition, modern home at 620. Well, Spencer, I'm surprised. I think if anybody was smart, they'd be here talking us today. But I pass in the property into you at 620. We're now open to the conditional market. I'm happy to announce the sharp asking price of $689,000. 689, a lot of home on offer here in Clydesdale Way. Modern, beautiful, very spacious. You will not be disappointed. Well worth the trip out and to have a look round. Good luck to you, Spencer. Good luck to our owner. I think we'll be seeing a sold sticker in the next few weeks. And good luck for the next adventure ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your... Could the rail-wide agents over there please pipe down? Thank you very much. Welcome to the Holmwood auction room if you are just joining us. Thanks for your patience. We'll have an update on Harrods Court in just a moment. We go now, though, to Jolly Rolly. It is number 35 Dryden Avenue in Rolleston, brought to the market by Team Bowen, Sam Bowen, and the team from the St Albans office. It is a freehold title, 753 square metres of freehold land. The 3rd of December, your settlement date, 2025, and you'll move in and you'll relax because everything is hunky-dory here at number 35. Really fabulously presented is this home. I love the floor plan, Sam. I just think it makes clever sense for a modern-day family living. Great separation of spaces, extensive bedroom accommodation, great living, lots of sunshine throughout the home. I don't think there are any cut corners here at this address. There was nothing out of place, just beautifully presented. We moved to the back garden area. It's a sizable Kiwi parcel. Love that for the kids, the pets, the toys, the tools, the teenagers. Hey, they're all accommodated, and it's a very private rear backyard as well. The spa pool was there. Look, is that negotiable? What's the story with that? Everything's negotiable, says Sam. Look, I think when you're in that spa pool, enjoying the back garden, thinking about the substantial nature of this home in Rolleston, you'll be happy indeed. Proximity to popular amenities is there. You just walk down the road, take a left. There's lots of supermarkets and warehouses and everything on offer on your doorstep. I think KFC's just a hop, skip and a jump as well. So, look, that's got to be a bonus, bidders and buyers. Then the real point of difference, of course, 3-car garaging. How good, bidders and buyers. Let's get underway here at 35 Dryden Avenue in Rolleston. I look for an opening bidder offer. Who's going to start me away? Where do we say go? Not for sale at $780,000. Maybe that's a good place to start. Is there $780,000? It's a lot of home at that level. Very well then, a vendor bid. If you don't buy as I will, at $780,000. A nice line in the sand at $780,000. Do you take me now to $800,000? At $780,000 first call. Second call. Third and final call at $780,000. I'll place another vendor bid then at $800,000. You see that stylish kitchen, lovely tiled backsplash, high quality appliances throughout the home, window furnishings, it's all there at $800,000. Once, twice, third and final call at $800,000. Any better bid? Sam, I don't see any unconditional bidding here, but I know you've got a line of people to talk to in the wider market. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to increase that bid on behalf of my owner to $840,000. Clearly not for sale at that price. If you look at statistics in the area, you'll understand why. It is a very substantial home. I think this is a great place to invest your money, certainly a good place to raise your kids. Clearly north of that, please make the call to Sam and the team. You'll be very, very happy you went to go and take a look. And Sam, in respect of weekend open homes, all on the website, give Sam a call. Access is easy. Go and take a look, folks. You'll be very, very happy. Property's passed back very shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, I'll just take you back to 5 Jed Lane in St Albans. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $1,190,000. In conversations with our purchasers, they've increased their bid to $1,265,000. And at that level, I'm happy to say that our owners have activated their right under clause 2.6 of the contract, and the property is withdrawn and sold. Congratulations to our former owners, to our new owners. Hopefully they might leave some art behind accidentally. We'll see what happens there. Now, I'll happily just move straight along, if that's all right, ladies and gentlemen, to number 2 at 92 Rahira Street. I am skipping forward. We will be back with you shortly to take you back to Bradwell Crescent. Thank you. If you could keep your celebrating a little quiet for now. Thank you. Now, this property, the postie knows it as number 292 Rahira Street, but the title knows it as number 337 Barrington Street in Spraydon, represented to the market by Peter Fitzharding. Good luck to you, Peter. Good luck to our owner representative here in the room today. And I know you've been very busy with this lovely property, a wonderful location, so no surprises. Now, the property itself, more formally described as an estate in cross lease. Thank you. Yes, does somebody say order in the court? Yes, thank you. That makes me far more important. No, I'm just a lowly auctioneer. Now, formally described as an estate in cross lease, all contained and described on that record of title that Peter has provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Now, settlement that's proposed for Friday, the 28th of November 2025. It's vacant, it's ready, it's waiting. You can have your hands on the keys within weeks. That is very exciting, Peter. The list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do take it you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 27 of the contract. You bid, you buy on the basis today that you have read and accepted those further terms. Now, what you have here is a slice of yesterday year with a decent amount of section to play with. You've got that sheltered entryway protected from the weather. It was key for me on Saturday visiting in the hailstorm, but I was cosy and dry in that front foyer area as I took my shoes off and obeyed your signage there, Peter. Inside, you've got that wonderful separate living, you've got separate dining and separate kitchen. Now, I know that modern times we don't go for that, but to me, there's a formal dining room there, there's the kids in the lounge while you're eating, all the messes hidden in the kitchen. This is how it should be, but up to you if you want to put a bit of your own touch on it, maybe taking a wall out, talking to the council about what you want to make open plan there. There are options. You've got 2 good-sized bedrooms, you've got separate toilet, sink, shower. Maybe once again you're quite happy with that separation, or maybe you want to look at maybe moving some walls out. I leave that up to your due diligence. I think the property section, delightful surprise, Peter. To me, it all seems like a very easy property to say yes to. And of course, you're in a wonderful location here, Spraydon, Barrington Mall just down the road. It does give young up-and-coming auctioneers their first job, so I can recommend Fresh Choice as an employer. They did well by me. That's up to you if you need that. So let's get things underway. I'll draw a line in the sand, 200,000 to get things started. My suggestion, 20,000 from here. 350, Alan working with a buy there. Good luck to you today. Nice bold start at 350. Designed to intimidate, to put you off. Has it worked? Are you where was it? 370, sir. Good luck to you today, sir, at 370. 420. Lucy working with a buyer there. Good luck to you today at 420. At 420 now. Where do we go to from here? Is there, say, 10,000 to take me to 430? But at 420 with Lucy and her buyer, once, cool. 430, sir. Nice strong voice there, sir. Dominate that auction room at 430. Lucy? 450. Nice and strong at 450. Do we go 60, sir? At 400. Pierre on the phone there. Good luck to you at 460. 463. 465. 470. Oh, there's another number coming. 470. Pierre? 72. 472 with Pierre and his client. 475. Good luck today, sir, at 475. 77. Do we go 480, sir? That would be my suggestion. Don't worry about their big loud voices. They're paid to have those. At 477. 480. He's bidding on himself. He's trying to intimidate you. Don't you worry. You stick to your game plan, sir. You've got your advisor next to you. At 480 here. At 480. Peter, I might need some instructions. At 480. 482, sir. Good move. At 482 and 85. This is your social proof, sir, that you're not making a mistake. It's wanted by all. At 485. Thank you, Peter. Thank you to our owner at 485. I sell away here. Over with Pierre and his client. Sir, we're playing for the keys now. Do you do 1,000? Yep, at 86 here. 86 against you, Pierre. 87. You could do the one again, sir. Never know where they'll stop. You could go 90 if you wanted. At one more. Once again, he's playing the psychological game, but you just stay with me, sir. We'll get you a house at 490. At 492, a new contender into the race. 488, thank you. And I've got two though, but I've got the 490. So I was having a premonition, Jason. At 490. 490 now, sir. Here, do we go one? One more. At one more at 91. Two more. 93 and 94. 95. 96. At 496. 500. 496 and a half. No, 500,000. Oh, I just committed the cardinal sin as an auctioneer. Oh, hey, I'm getting fired after this. I'm not allowed to take the small number. We've got to go for the biggest interpretation, sir. My apologies at 500,000. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Hayden, hey, I'm wanted at 500. Sir, haven't forgotten about you, even for 500. At 500,000, I sell away here now. First time at 500,000. At 501 and 2. 502. He's speaking French to put you off, don't worry. It's very alluring, but it's designed to distract. At 502. 502, I sell away Pierre. What do you say? At 503. 505. Gosh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's like a susurrus. At 505, block your ears. Don't let them distract you at 505. Lucy, any further interest? Alan? At 505, sir. I sell away here at 505. Oh, he's speaking French to me. Don't, Pierre. I can't resist. What was that? 506? And 500. 505 the half. What do we say? It seems the French has worked on you. You've been distracted at 505 the half. I can speak a little bit of Te Reo if that helps. At 505 the half, even for 500. At 505 with Pierre's client, I sell now once, twice, third, final time at 505 the half. Are you sure? It's going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations, Pierre, to you and your client. Wonderful campaign by Peter Fitzharding. Good luck to you. You've got wonderful taste, a wonderful location, and we'll be back with you shortly to take you to Holmwood.
All right, bidders and buyers, thank you so much for your patience as we navigate our auction day today. Lots of discussions happening in respect to lots of properties, big decisions made in the auction room. We appreciate your time. If I could have your attention, please. We go now to 58 Bradwell Crescent in Holmwood, brought to the market by Alex Little from our St Albans office. Alex, I know you love going to your open homes at this address. It's such a peaceful location, a very popular subdivision. 58 Bradwell Crescent, a freehold title, 568 square metres more or less, lot 586, deposited plan 487673, and your settlement date Thursday the 18th of December 2025. Now the home has obviously very modern but also very striking street appeal. From the moment you walk in the front door, it's got a great feeling of being a happy family home. Love the connectivity between the living, the dining and the kitchen. Excellent indoor-outdoor flow. As you know, the home is positioned really excellently for sunshine. For me, a real point of difference is the privacy on offer in the garden area. You've got nobody looking in from the neighbouring properties and expansive Quila decking. It is Quila, isn't it? It is. So it'll be tequila on the Quila this summer if you're lucky, bidders and buyers. I just think this is a great entertainer. It'd make a great investment, and certainly as a family option, I don't think you can go wrong. It's got superb configuration, and then a point of difference as well with the garaging, a drive-through element there, so jet skis, hey look, take your pick, tools, toys, whatever you need. It's all well accommodated, and in this area, as our city continues to grow, I just think this is the kind of place where you'll find some good capital growth. So I'm in your hands, bidders and buyers, at 58 Bradwell Crescent in Horswell. Who starts us away with an opening bid or an opening offer? Where was that? Oh, nice to meet you. Again, 800,000. My opening bidder at $800,000. First call, bidders and buyers, at 800. Second call at 800,000. Who takes me now to 825? Third and final call at 800,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? I'm going to place a vendor bid. It'll be my last at 825. Encourage you to come back into the mix at 850, and we'll have a conversation if there's no further bidding. But at 825, the bid is with me at 825. First call. Second call. Would you call at 850? Okay, don't take my advice, at $840,000. You know, the people watching this in Auckland think we're bidding on a garden shed here at 840,000. At 840. Have you used that line already? I am the author, thank you, at 840. Once called at 840, second call. Third and final call at 840,000. Well, look, I could and probably should vendor bid again, but let's just pause and have a conversation in private. Auction is open. If there is any improvement from another buyer, let me know. Back with you very, very soon. All right, bidders and buyers, good afternoon or good morning. Look, I don't know what the time is, but it is time to move on with our excellent catalogue of real estate. Thank you for your patience today. We go now to Avonhead. It is number 2 at 7A Toorak Avenue in Avonhead, brought to the market by Sam Bowen and the team from St Albans. And the contract describes a cross-lease and fee-simple title. It is a half-share in a whopping 1,120 square metres more or less. Flat 2, deposit plan 64614 on lot 1, deposit plan 62037. Settlement date the 10th of December 2025. You might be working with a pre-arranged date, no problem at all. This is a substantial home. We know how popular this neighbourhood is, very family-friendly, safe and secure, both in terms of your family and your investment at this address. This home has had an absolute birthday. I do love the enhancements our owner has carried out here. It is underpinned, the value of this home, by a downstairs master bedroom. We know what that means when you go to sell. It's a wider pool of buyers available to you, though I'm not sure why you would sell. You see there's wonderful new bathroom features, a new ensuite. It's been beautifully enhanced throughout, but with some great respect for the overall aesthetic, lovely Rimu features throughout the home. It is a rear parcel, so it's extra tranquil and quiet. And again, it offers you and your family safety and security in a very, very popular neck of the woods. Love that space there, light filled throughout the home. Bidders and buyers, you should have peace of mind in bidding here today. So let's get underway here at number 2 at 7A Toorak Avenue. Who starts us away with an opening bid? 700. Nice to see you at $700,000. It's an optimistic start, but we'll get to work at $700,000. My Dan Carter kicking things off at 700. First call at $700,000. Second call at $700,000. Third and final call at $700,000. Great proximity to Merrin and other popular schools. I'm going to place a vendor bid, sir, at $725,000. Encourage you to return into the mix at $750, but at $725 the bid's with me. Once called, Miranda, could you grab that door for me, please? Second call at $725,000 and $750. $750? $725 is my bid, sir. I'm inviting you to take $750. $750? $750? Much obliged at $750,000. Do appreciate it. Not for sale at $750, but watch this space. Might be a conversation for you. First call at $750,000. Twice the money now. Good property person here. Is he making his move? Third and final call at $750,000. Any better bid? Look, sir, I could vendor bid against you, certainly at these levels, but I think let's have a conversation in private, offer you an opportunity to move into this wonderful home. Property auction, I should say, is open. We are back with you very soon.
Kia ora. Hello everyone, if I could have your attention please. It's my pleasure to take you now to 14 Redwood Place in St Albans, represented to the market by Zenny Polshin and Natasha Lucioni. Good luck to you, Zenny. Good luck to you, Natasha. The property itself, more formally described as an estate and freehold, comprised of 1,113 square metres more or less, all contained and described in that record of title that Zenny and Natasha have made available to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Settlement when you can move in, that's proposed for Thursday the 11th of December 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. The list of chattels, they remain unchanged. I do note that the playhouse and the in-ground trampoline will be left to you in an as-is whereas condition, and I do take it you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid you buy on the basis today that you have read and accepted those terms. Well look, if there's two things that I look for in a property that I like hearing straight away, it's a cul-de-sac and a quiet rear section. To me that means privacy, that means a bit of retracted from the world, and I'm happy to say here that it's even added to by when you wander down to this property, you wander over the stream, over the bridge to get to your property, and that's just as idyllic as it sounds. Inside you've got the gorgeous large open plan living with that sloped ceiling giving a bit of character. You've got that second living area, both of them opening up to the yard facing north, letting that light in. You've got the wonderful bonus that I discovered just on the way out of that extra study nook, that office just off the dining room. You've got 3 double bedrooms for the family or guests, that main bedroom, good sized ensuite and walk-in robe. To me this feels like a good family home. It certainly attests to that when the owners have been here in this location for 21 years. The bathrooms, they have personality, that beautiful Lima wallpaper, and definitely gave me that family vibes when I was visiting the open homes. The Disney's Let It Go was blaring. I felt like twirling in the lounge with the little girl that also had requested the song, and I am told that the property itself so private that the owners often bear all because the neighbours just can't see them, so they too let it go on the weekends. So let's get things underway. Where do we say go? Where would we like an opening bid or offer? 900. Hello team, good luck to you today at $900,000. Would happily see you in there enjoying this wonderful location at 900,000. I look for maybe 50,000 from here. At 900 for the first time, give everybody equal opportunity. Second, third time. Well, sir, on behalf of my owners, I'm just going to do a vendor bid at 950. My suggestion for you is $1 million. Give you time to chat, make your plans, but 950 with me on a vendor bid. Wonderful location, lot of home here, privacy. At 950. 960, sir. Oh, you twisted me arm, sir. Can't sell it to you at 960, but happy for you to take the lead at 960. Give everyone else opportunity at 960. I look for the $1 million. At 960, first, second, third call. Well, sir, probably no surprises here. I'm going to represent my owners again at $1 million. My suggestion from here, be strong at $1,050,000, but I know where you'd probably like to do. Maybe not quite the $1,050,000, but I leave that up to you. 10, absolutely. Saw it coming, sir. We've got a connection here at 10. $1 million and 10, first time at $1 million and 10. Second. Third call, sir. I think it's just us today before we deal with the conditional market afterwards. But first conversation, Annie, shall we just take a pause here, have a conversation? Wonderful, sir. Auction's open and live, but pause, let's find a room, let's have a conversation and see if we can get some keys for you. And we will be to take you to Fernside.
Well, we're just going to move to 46 Holiday. There's just a bit of a change in the order. Now, 46 Holiday Drive in Mariha has been beautifully brought to the market by Miranda Newbury from our Mayorava office. Always lovely working with you, Miranda. A very warm welcome to our owners. I must commend you on what an absolutely stunning home that you have there, and with the build, it's just immaculate throughout. Now, the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel on 875 square metres, certificate of title 662748. Settlement date is set down for the 17th of December 2025, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract, and a very extensive list of chattels there are. Now, I think this house suits its street name perfectly, because living here would be like being on holiday. It's like a resort. Buying a builder's home is a very smart move because they always go that extra mile. There's always so many extras. Schist, cedar, rock coat, it's got the good looks and the brains. Inside, the layout is flexible and generous. It flows beautifully. You've got a stylish kitchen in that dining hub, 2 great living spaces. You could shut one off as a medium room or have them both open up for entertaining. 4 generous bedrooms, separate study area, office, 3 sleek bathrooms. The master bedroom, well, this is just a whole retreat in itself. Ensuite walk-in wardrobe, even that cosy sitting nook, and your own deck if you want to get away from the kids. Outdoors, you've got multiple Quila decks, a louver system to control the sunshine, lovely lighting in the garden for those late night vinos. Our owners have really enjoyed entertaining at this property. This property can hold lots of people in so many different areas. Everywhere I looked in this home, I just kept noticing extra things. I actually had to walk around twice, Miranda. Even like the storage in the garage, even the garden shed is first class. Now, this area is in the Ross Trevor estate. It is such a nice subdivision to live in. It's close to everything. You're surrounded by quality homes, good neighbours. You're only 5 minutes drive to Maryville. So I commend you on your build here to our owners, and good luck. So I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Miranda. At 46 Holiday Drive. Does someone want to start us away? Silence. It's like an awkward date. Well, then I'll suggest a number. Is there 1,350,000 to get us underway? Ladies first then. I'll go on a vendor bid then at 1,350,000. Who goes next? Is there 1,370,000 perhaps? Wonderful home on offer here. Builder's home. It's absolutely immaculate. At 1,350,000, first, second, third. Well, I'm going to go 1,370,000 on a vendor bid. Now's your chance. What about you, ladies? You can see yourselves living here. Wonderful home, wonderful location, great party house. At 1,370,000, first, second, third. Well, Miranda, we're just going to move on to that next stage and open it up to the conditional market. We're going to pass this wonderful property in at 1,400,000. So if you are interested, get in touch with Miranda. We do have conditional interest. This will go quickly. Viewers online, you must go around to this property. It is just absolutely immaculate and well worth a visit. So good luck to our owners. I'm sure we'll see a sold sticker on that sign very shortly. So we'll be back with you shortly. The property is passed in at 1.4. Thank you.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'll go to work, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. 춤을 춰봐 left and right. You know you feel so right. 다른 시선 따윈 don't care. 무기타 져라 소리쳐. You know you feel so right. 이제부터가 시작이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'll go to work, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I'll go to work, can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon.
All right, but as Myers, thanks very much for patiently waiting. I turn your attention back to 58 Bradwell Crescent in Horswall. We left the room on a live bid at $840,000. Some good discussion outside of the room with the highest bidder. And as I understand it, an increase to 903 with the view to purchasing the property. And our owner has said at that level, our owners have said we sell. Where are my vendors? Got instruction, happy to go. Yep, cool, at $903,000. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. If there's no further bidding, I sell away first, call at 903. Second call at $903,000. Third and final call at 903. Oh, just kidding. Gone and sold to you. Good timing, Spencer. Congratulations. Alex, as always, fabulous campaign. Great work there. And to our purchaser, welcome back to the region, mate. Thanks so much to our owners for the opportunity. Back with you with an update, or is that our lucky last? No, I'm still going. We'll have some updates for you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. I take you back now to 14 Redwood Place in St Albans. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $1,010,000. We've had some robust conversations and the bidders have increased their bid to $1,230,000. Paul, can you confirm? Thank you so much. And at that level, we're on the market and we sell away unless I see further bidding for the first, second, third, final time at 14 Redwood Place. Well, I'm happy to say we're on the market, we're selling, and it's going, and it's going. Congratulations. A wonderful campaign by Zanny Paulson and Natasha Lucioni. Once again, thank you, Paul Nichols, for stepping in as well to assist. And I think we have some further updates on Toorak Ave for you shortly. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got an update for you at number 10A, Harrods Court in Fendalton. We left the room on live bid at $840,000. Some really good discussion outside of the room. Instructions are that we pass the property in at 885. It's clearly not for sale at that level. Bidders and buyers interest north of that, please make the call to Marie and the team at the Island 2 office. I'm just going to remind you of what's on offer here. It is an as-is, where-is opportunity. It is a very substantial home. Hey, it's quite clear it requires a little bit of a facelift and some other works throughout the home, but the benefit of investing the time and energy is so evident in this popular location. You've got a quintuple of high-quality school zones, some of the best schools in the country, and the configuration and the orientation of this home lend itself to a great reno. And the other side, again, I think it's going to be a home that wows. In many ways, it does already. So please, make the call, go and take a look. Opportunity is there, it's knocking, and you'll go and take a look, and I'm sure you'll be most impressed. Property's passed in, back with you very soon. And buyers, I turn your attention back to Toorak Avenue in Avonhead. It is number 2 at 7A. Toorak, Sambo and the team working hard behind the scenes, trying to bring buyer and seller together. Hey, great discussions outside of the room. And at this stage, the vendor's instructions are that we pass the property in at $850,000. Interest north of that, obviously, bidders and buyers. Make the call. Sam will get you through. It's easy to access. And this is a fabulous, substantial home. It's had a birthday. It's looking really lovely throughout. There is some conditional activity on it at the moment. So bidders and buyers, act quick. I think you'll be very happy you made the call. Property's passed in. And I'm take some quick instructions, and then we'll be taking you to a wonderful opportunity in the country. All right, I'm back, bidders and buyers. We go now to 443 Johns Road in Fernside in Rangiora. It's presented to you as an opportunity, obviously pursuant to the Criminal Proceeds Recovery Act of 2009. A freehold title is 443 Johns Road, a whopping 4.09 hectares. Lot 2, deposited plan 362142. Settlement date being 45 days from the date that this agreement becomes unconditional. You might be working to a pre-arranged date. Absolutely tickety-boo, as they say. Now, this is a great blend of rural charm and modern comfort. There is a substantial land offering here, of course, a highly sought-after Fernside district. 2006 was the construction of this home. It's got a really extensive floor plan. It does cater to large families, those with extendeds, pesky mother-in-laws, all the rest of it, you name it, they are accommodated here. You step inside, there's two versatile living spaces, one up and one down, and obviously plenty of room outdoors to enjoy a bit of cricket, a bit of barbecue. The choice is yours this summer. Downstairs, 2 double bedrooms, and including the master suite, that's got to underpin the value, give you certainty for when it comes time to sell. Though I don't know why you would. This is such an idyllic location with such great convenience to some of the busier districts within our region. So let's get underway here at 4. Oh, I should introduce the listing agent, Mr. Foss Shanahan from the Island 2 office. Very important. Second most important thing today, of course, the first being the property. So let's offer it to you now at 443 Johns Road in Fernside. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. I look for an opening bid, an opening offer. 700,000. Nice to meet you at 700,000. Best of luck today at 700,000. First call. at 700. Second call. This is in your neck of the woods, my good friend. Why don't you add to your holdings? Third and final call at $700,000. I'm going to place a vendor bid there at 730. It'll be my last today at $730,000. Invite you to come back into the mix for an opportunity perhaps to have a conversation with their owner. Won't be directly with the king, but his representatives. At $730,000, once called. 760, fair and reasonable. Locked and loaded, thanked and banked. Looked at sheltered area there as well. I do think this would host a good party. Look, maybe that's relevant to you, maybe not. But gosh, a lot of value on offer here at $760,000. Once, twice, third and final call at 760. Any better bid? Any better offer? Madam, you appear to be my... are you bidding there? No. All right, then at 760, we need to have a conversation outside of the room. I know Foss will facilitate that. Best of luck. Hopefully you'll find yourself in Fernside before the end of the day. Property is, auction I should say, is open. Back with you very soon. Bidders and buyers, thanks for your patience. We go back now to 443 Johns Road in Fernside. We left the room on a live bid at $760,000. Excuse me, oh, you get me going now, madam. A quick discussion outside of the room with our vendors. We thank the Crown again for working with Holmwood and with Foss, and an increase to $800,000 with a view to owning the property. Could you just nod for me, please, at $800,000, and just confirming we are on the market and selling there, Foss. At $800,000, bidders and buyers, I sell away. I'll count it 3 times as per a legal requirement, so bear with me. It'll feel like time is slowing down, but first call at 800,000, second call at 800, third and final call, any better bid, any better offer. The property is going, it is going. Shall I drop the hammer? Yes. God and soul to you, congratulations. Bidders and buyers, now that is a wonderful real estate story. It concludes our day today at the Holmwood Auction Room as well. Thanks so much for being here, connecting people and property on a weekly basis. We'll see you next week.